hits as the Angels got the win against the Mariners 9-8. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
Son, you look so serious. When I was 17, my father let me know life isn't fun and games. I don't know how I ended up so close to where I started. I went to war for peace of mind. What was it for? I'm dancing on the tightrope. No time to mess around. Oh, just trying to let my mind go. I'm never coming down. I found a preacher man to help me understand.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Giants aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Taylor Cole will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this
Leading
one.
off tonight
Here's
for
D.
San
Gordon
Francisco.
now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Gordon.
First offering on its way. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Here's George Springer. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
The 1-1 home. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there as it falls.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. Gordon at second. Springer at first with no outs. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Now another 1-2. Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. In the air now out to left field. Schwarber has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Popped him up. Belt moving to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Oh, and he misses it. And the runner is in from second. The relay. And he is in there.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're at 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 3 runs already home here. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Carlos Carrasco gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, Carlos Carrasco, power arm, big time slider, great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour. But the powerhouse slider is his signature pitch. Has a changeup, but if he has that good slider, he could be really, really tough to hit.
With Merrifield next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Digging in, Craig Oakes. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. From the stretch, there's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks. And now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. Stanton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail here 4-0. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. Hey guys, let's focus our attention on center fielder Billy Hamilton. A pitcher's dream out there covering gap to gap. He makes the extraordinary play look routine. Seriously, probably the best range of any center fielder in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Now to the plate, D. Gordon. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into it.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here it comes, 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he takes this one high. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Stephen Piscotty. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. 1-2 the count to Billy Hamilton. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Belt on second. Piscotty at first. 1 gone. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, Reese McGuire. As he grounds one briskly to short. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning. Ready for another chance. George Springer. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
George Springer.
Line toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
The shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Belted high and deep into right center. Piscotty racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 0-1, here's the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
The right fielder, Charlie
First pitch on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Blackman, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping up now, Taylor Cole.
Leading up for the Pirates, the pitcher.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the first baseline. Fielded by Goldschmidt. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 15.
1 away now in the
Second
Pittsburgh
baseman.
third. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman is under it. 2 down. Digging in now, Craig Oakes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out light.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 4-0. Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings. So it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
2 balls and a strike to count. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Waiting next is Brian McCann. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. Career homer number 149. And that'll give San Francisco a 5-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Brian McCann. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. McGuire has it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The batter, the pitcher, Carlos.
Striding in, Carlos Carrasco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby, the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Giants 5 and the Pirates. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Moustakas waits on it. He's got it one away.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1-1 to Schwarber. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
2-1.
2 balls.
2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Dan Altavilla is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Digging in, D. Gordon. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is line to left, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And we take a look there at the San Francisco team leaders in that category, and he's currently 2nd best on this Giants roster. Striding into the box, George Springer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back. And now they've got him in a rundown, and an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway. And now a pitch on the way. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Hamilton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Giants.
Now batting, Didi Gregorius. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
No strike.
line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's a strike.
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. First time up, he went down looking. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
The next 0-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. McGuire, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level. Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Howie Kendrick becomes out number 2 this inning. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out. Now game on.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Chris Russin will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 55.
So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. Russin has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Charlie
So digging in now, Charlie Blackmon. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Back up the middle. Oakes ranging up the middle. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Giants are down 1. At the plate, Craig Oakes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Riding in once again, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. As a look, now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Here's the 0-2. Goldschmidt might try to make a play on it. Here comes another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started. I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Kyle Schwarber is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Be on the attack and let them beat you.
Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4. Digging in, Brandon Belt. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oakes over at second. Schwarber on at first with 2 down. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
sent on the ground out to second. Gordon is there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More in a moment on this. Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently. And a base jam with that single. He's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Here's the 0-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Merrifield brings it in to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Carlos Carrasco. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Sent toward first. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Throw won't get him.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Stepping in now, D. Gordon, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looped out toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now back, the center fielder.
So in now for San Francisco, George Springer. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he's 1 for 3. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 0-1 the count. McCann at second. Carrasco at first. 2 out in the inning. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Piscotty's there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Giants leave a couple. Ready once again, Billy Hamilton. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Billy Hamilton is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. In now, Reese McGuire. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Trey Mancini will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Trey Mancini.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's gone 2 for 6. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Henry Ramos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Line shot back to the mound, and somehow he comes up with it. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws. After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-2. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Stepping into the box, Charlie Blackmon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Schwarber is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Giants down in order as they're unable. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Whit Merrifield. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Now batting, shortstop.
So coming to the plate, Craig Oakes. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. Got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Carrasco pauses. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect the third.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Pirates leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Goldschmidt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13.
Standing in, Mike Moustakas. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Outside for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. A little bit outside. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Next to bat for the Giants, Brian McCann. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Arenado is over to take a look at it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Josh Harrison will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
For the Giants, number 1, Josh Harrison.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Piscotty's there for it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Carlos Carrasco. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Carlos Gonzalez will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Number 7, Carlos Gonzalez.
Line to the right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove, but they'll still manage to get the out on the force. And Josh Harrison is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Number 1, Josh.
New pitcher coming on. It'll be the hard-throwing left-hander Johnny Venters.
For the Giants, number 48, Johnny Venters.
stepping in and ready for another shot. Brandon Belt. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Up next for the Pirates.
Digging in to try it again, Stephen Piscotty. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
2 strikes.
Count remains full. A payoff pitch one more time. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And it's fouled away. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to third. Gloved by Harrison on to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
The center fielder.
Up next for the Buccos, Billy Hamilton. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The San Francisco Giants jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Carlos Carrasco earns win number 4 on the season, striking out 12 in the process. Taylor Cole was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
what you got, I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got, I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Hopping out that truck with my nipples looking like Thriller. I'm ready for the millions. Talk to myself in the mirror. Is you ready? Jump off in the Bentley with no ceiling. Is you ready? Sick of taking losses, time for winning. They can't hang with us, can't come with us. They know we ain't in danger. If you think you with my score, better hang it up. We've been grinding hard. Can't take that from us. We've been grinding hard on the job. Can't take that from us. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top.